Okay, we're going live. All right, looks like we're live.
All right.
Go ahead.
Hi, welcome to Egg Harbor Library. We're doing a program on card making,
Mm-hmm.
and we're just going to do some show and tell today around the room, and we're just going to look at all that we have. And for the whole month of February, you can come in, you can bring your children in, or you can just come free. I'm making cards for my grandchildren, and why buy them when you can make them here? So we're going to go around the room, and I'm going to show you all the different activities you can do here at the library. So let's go over here.
Oh, I'm going to let somebody in here. There's somebody on Zoom.
Okay, so the first is right here, everything here is from Creative Bob, but I've adapted it for our makerspace. And we have 3 different projects. The first one, it says cute as a button. And you can take and cut these out. We have paper cutters. You can cut these out and you can make a button to put on here. So I'm going to show you how to make a button. And here we have all of the supplies for button making. Pictures to build it with. I'm going to put this, I use that for tracing. The fronts, the backs. So I made this one. And now
Why don't you show it closer? Oh, Elfie.
Yeah, and my granddaughter. And I put some stickers on. We have a whole bin of stickers over here. And there's quite a few Valentine ones, letters, all kinds of different things. So now I'm going to make this button. So I need to get a front, Mylar, and a back. Now, front, back, Mylar. It's really important. This was in the shop for like months. So it's really important that you only have one. Check to make sure, because they sometimes get caught. So I have one of each. And then here are the directions. You put the bottom in first, your picture, the Mylar, and it shows right here. You could just follow along, and you just push this over here, and you press down. The next thing you do is you put the...
And they've got all kinds of, they've got photos and diagrams. So
yeah. So the next, I'm going to put the back on. So again, there's pictures, everything, and voila, it didn't work. Oh, that's okay. I can make it again. I must have done something wrong, but I'm going to do it again.
There you go. Yeah, do it again.
Do it again. Practice makes perfect. It worked an hour ago. All right.
So you got your front.
All right. So first thing, this is the front. You put this down and make sure I have one. I put my picture. I put my plastic. And it's important, I gotta put some more backs in there. When you put your back in, make sure that this side is up. There's even a picture. I'm gonna put that there. I'm just gonna double check that it's not upside down or anything. There, okay. So the first thing you do is everything's in, press down nice and hard. It goes up inside. Move it over, press down, up.
Oh,
perfect button.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to take one of these cute as a button. And we have two different kinds of paper cutters. This is a great paper cutter. I'm gonna cut it, and then I'm gonna get some, I have some lossy tape over there. I can tape it. I can put it on cardstock, and I have cute as a button.
Oh, that's cute.
Isn't that a cute one? All right, the next one is Key to My Heart. So, again, all from Creative Bug, but I've changed them a little. And so for this one, we're using our metal stamping, and just take key, and then take a marker. I'm just going to say love ya. So I'm going to make a little spot for L, U, V, and where am I going to put ya? I'll just put love. I mean, you can put things along the side too. I'll put a little heart.
Okay, so
I
you're
made little-
pre-marking it.
Yeah. And then I'm going to get L. So do you see how it says L? Face that L to you and put it down, hold it nice and still. You're going to pound it a few times. And L. It could be better. I did a little oops at the end. You got it, and we have enough, these are old keys from the hardware store. When they make a mistake, they keep them for us. U, so the U is much better than the L.
So you're doing L-U-V or?
Yeah. And then I'll do a V. And make sure it's facing you, the letter. And find the little mark you made. V. And I have a heart. So, little heart. And I can put that on here. Make sure it's not upside down, facing me. Okay, not too good. But then you can put it here decorate it, put some cardstock and cute little, we have yarn that you can hook up. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. We had a little technical difficulties. Okay.
So we were doing my intent.
Okay, so
The key to my heart.
Key to My Heart. Then over here are these cute little felt envelopes that you can make. You can put a little card in there
Oh, that's super cute.
and decorate it. Is there someone? Yeah. You can decorate it. There's a hot gun glue.
Sorry, I flustered you. I got all the.
Hot glue gun, and you can put all kinds of little decorations. We have some gemstones, so that's really cool. Everything you need, directions, everything is here, and you can make these cute little. So I'm going to give these to my grandkids. I'm going to put some money in there, and maybe put their name on the back.
Oh, they get money for Valentine's Day.
Yeah. So at this spot, we have everything from the Creative Bug, but adapted. So you don't have to, if Creative Bug says do it this way, you might want to change a little something, and that's what I did. So we have Key to My Heart, cute as a button. I think the buttons with your grandkids or your children on it would be a good, fun thing to make. So let me show you that cute as a button one more time. Isn't that cute as a button?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So everything you need is here, hot glue, all the materials. For the felt, it's pretty hard to put a needle through it. So I have here a little tool that you can just poke holes. So I just poked holes all the way through and folded it in thirds. And you'll see the directions. So poking it through, and then it'll make it easier for sewing. So that's the only thing that I changed a little bit on that one. So those 3 activities you're welcome to do. All right, we're going over here to our Sissix, our Big Shot. And the Big Shot is a fun little machine. It has all kinds of shapes for making Valentines. And we have a Valentine there, all kinds of fun paper. Here's a Valentine. So with this, all you do is there's 2 pieces of plastic and there's lots of paper. And you just put the paper here. You take whatever you'd like to do for your, make sure your paper it's down flat on the bumpy side on the paper there. And then you might even want to do it twice, going the other way. Maybe not. Well, you try when you're here. But then you take it out and now that there's this little tool here, and you'll see there's all these little holes, and you just kind of pop it out on the holes, and you'll have your love. And then you just pull it off. This was a little bit thicker paper than I usually use for something like this, but it's tearing because I used the wrong size paper. So, but you'll get the idea. You can make all kinds of layered, now I have to pull this out for you before you come. So, but all kinds of nice little, let me try, this is nice paper here, a heart.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And again, the directions are here for you. And we're here for you too. Need us. See, when you use the right kind of paper and everything, it goes so smoothly. And I will show you my heart. You're probably wondering, wow, she's got really cool paper. Isn't that
Yeah.
cool paper?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You can make that cool paper yourself. And right here are two crimpers. I don't know if you've ever used a crimper.
No.
If not,
Mm-mm.
the directions are right here on the back. And to use the crimper, you get some construction paper. And then here's the directions here. And then you're going to take this, kind of line it up, and then roll it. Nice, pretty paper, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have the crimpers, two crimpers that you can use. You're welcome to use those. And we have different glues, and we have these are glue dots, which glue dots are nice because they raise up what you're doing. So if you're doing, say, I have this little winter picture here, and if you want to make it look like it's a little bit higher, you would want to use a glue dot. So, you can mix up things too. It's not like you have to use everything that's on that table for that activity. You can come over here and get some nice stickers. We've got stickers. We have the washi tape, rose petals, lots of
All
different,
kinds of stickers.
yeah, glue, different kinds of glues that you can use. Lots of different kinds of papers, lots of different thicknesses. So be careful again with the thickness of your paper. All kinds of papers. You can bring your own paper, but you're welcome to dig in here. We have felt pieces, so there's lots of parts that you can use. Here's a little purple heart. So there's lots of parts in different shapes that you can use also. So that you can pick from. And so we got the Big Shot Sizzix machine. Anything in here you're welcome to use. It's just a basket full of all kinds of things. So if you don't want to do Valentine's, you can do birthday cards, you can do sympathy cards, you can do all kinds of birthday cards. So all kinds of cards you can make.
Oh, 3D textured impressions.
Yeah, lots of
Okay. So
different.
you can make your paper all kind of
Yeah,
textured
just like
too.
that. Yeah. You
Yeah.
can change the type of paper. So lots of fun. Oh yeah, there's a heart one that's kind of cute, a 3D heart.
Mhm.
We'll keep that one out. We could even try it. Let's just see how easy it is to try.
Well, and these are the different layers, the platforms, depending on what you're, so if you're doing the embossing, you actually want it on level 1 versus 2.
Okay, maybe that's that
Maybe
other
that's
one.
why it got screwed
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, there's always a reason why it's messed up.
Here, so now it's ready to go for you.
So what do you think? Does it go like this?
Yeah, probably, and then close it up on there. But here, you better cut it smaller.
Yeah.
Tear it off.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tear it. So we're experimenting here because we've not used this before. It was still in the package. All right. Of course, we have scissors.
We don't have that. We have everything but scissors.
So do you use the plastic?
Yeah, you do. Sorry. Yep. Put that on there. Oh, I don't know for this one. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's got the plastic kind of built in.
Yeah, but it looks like they have pink, this, and
One plastic on top.
one plastic. So everything has pictures. We like pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And I always like to do one more. It has a handle here that makes it nice to pull down too. Let's see what that is. Ooh. Isn't that nice?
Oh yeah, super cool.
And then you can take a heart shape and make a smaller heart from that on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's all kinds of things you can do. There's a whole bag of hearts here. But we'll have all this out for you that you can make, and there's directions. We should keep directions with this one since it changes a little bit.
Well, and I've tried to kind of keep the packages. You can kind of see this is like a thin lip, for instance. So if you look on here, you can see that you need to keep this top tab like slid onto it because it's a thin lip. So try to keep everything in its package so that you know what kind of embossing or Sizzix cutter it is.
Yeah, and Jess knows a lot more about this. I have just been not following the directions.
No, I guess not.
But you know what?
It's work.
It works. So anyone could do these. But if you want to take the time, the directions are there. And 2 pieces of plastic are here. And we'll put these in there for you. And get these hearts out. But the lighter paper works best with the smaller, intricate things. That's what I've noticed. If you're doing something like that. Okay, so now we're going to move over to this side of the table. So here we have a wonderful paper cutter. We have another paper cutter. Really, all you need is paper and don't you stop.
I'm really trying here. Technical difficulties today.
She's like showing my stomach.
Sorry.
So with this one, you know, all you need is a paper cutters and paper and some photos. So my daughter-in-law had given me all these extra photos. So I thought, hey, I'm going to fold this up, put the extra photos in here.
Well, and that's special because nobody gets photos printed anymore, you know? So it's just a nice way to.
And then we have all kinds of stickers. I just did something like this. And then when you're done, you can Mod Podge it. And so it stays really nice. I tried some other coating, which didn't work. I'm going to put Mod Podge on it. Here's some other samples. So you can bring your own boxes, or we have boxes you can use. These are smaller box. And I mean, I don't have paper this long, but you can just double up a little bit. You'll see on mine, just a little bit was doubled. You can't even tell because you have a photo in front of it and in back of it. So I mean, we don't have any really long paper, but we have paper that's about half this size. So you can double it up. So when you make this, you're measuring your box, and from your box, you can then do an accordion. I have a set of directions I can leave here for you too, but again, all kinds of little pictures. So if you have some pictures from a vacation, you got 2 of everything, you want to make a little birthday box or Valentine box. These were Christmas, but and the best tool for this is double-sided tape. Double-sided tape is great for putting the pictures on. So here's double-sided tape for you. I have a couple of boxes, but not a lot. So if you want to bring your own box, these were just laying around in my house. So that's the cards that we have.
Yeah.
Oh, Cricut machine.
Oh, yeah, the Cricut machine.
They almost forgot. All right, our Cricut machine. You can have your own Cricut account. But for this, for the Valentine cards, just use my account. Here's all the different sample cards that you can make. And they have all kinds of samples, and you can combine them. So it's like the Big Shot. It's just cutting paper. And to use our Cricut machine, you either need a library card, or we have these guest passes right here. So if you have a guest pass, you just put the card number in, which is 98. And then it'll get rid of this.
Mhm.
But what happens if you put it back, it's not gonna work for the next person, so make sure you get rid of it. And then the keyboard and mouse, and you're using that as your monitor. You have your machine. I'm just gonna turn it on right now. And I'm just going to show you. Now, if you've never used the Cricut, you probably want to use, we have an iPad that you can watch a tutorial. You just need to scan the iPad and you'll have a tutorial on how to use this. We're here at the library to help you if you need any help. But if we're not here and you still want to use, well, one of us is, but if we're busy, you can come in and everything should be, you should be able to do it all by yourself. So Cricut machine. So up here is how you get on, and you probably can't see that right now. Up a little higher. There.
Okay, I'm just gonna show the screen. I'm not gonna show you.
Yeah, don't show me, don't show
Mhm.
me. It's a little pokey, but it'll go on. So while it's turning on, last time I did this, I think it opened up a couple of windows. Just gonna grab some paper.
Maybe try the other.
Yeah, we can try the other one. The other one is the website, but it'll jump onto that one when it notices it's there. See, now they're all open.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sign in. All right, if you have your own Cricut ID, use that. If you don't, you can use the one that's here for you. This is mine. And for the Valentines, I have everything uploaded, so you probably want to use my information for this.
Wait, you don't want to put the.
No, but I don't know what's wanting to set up our machine.
Well, might as well just hit.
Next. Machine.
Cricut Maker.
There it is. All right, so yeah, that's strange. It's back here too, I think. No. All right, so I'm going to make a project. And right here are all the uploads. So if I wanted to say an upload, I would just click here, upload. And these are all the Valentine uploads.
Oh, okay.
And so there are lots, and there's even.
Ooh, do that crisscrossy heart one. That one will be interesting.
And see how it says view all? If you say view all, there's like 100.
And where did you get these from then?
This was from that website that we like to use, that make.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're free.
Mm-hmm.
If you use Cricut, they make you pay for a lot of things. So this one is was a free one. Now I've never done paper before. I've done material, but I think it's all the same. Just you use a different
Drip mat.
yeah, and then we'll put our paper on.
And again, it says works with most materials on the sheet. So
Okay.
hoping you might keep that off of it.
Yeah.
You don't want to saw into that.
No. And then we put it in here, but first we have to make it. So we're gonna choose this one you said you liked.
Yeah, that one looks really interesting.
So then I can move it around my space.
And always best to kind of put it closer to the right corner so
Yeah.
that you know. So how many, so is that an 8.5 by 11 sheet? So you want to make sure that you don't go,
Yeah,
more than 8.5. Yep, yeah, that's perfect.
yeah, okay, so let's just make it, see what it looks like.
And then the more intricate the pattern, the longer it's going to take. So we'll see how.
Yeah. And if you're doing any kind of words, you want to do it so that it's mirrored. So make sure. So here it's saying you have cardstock, and this is, I don't know, it's not copy paper, it's construction paper.
I think copy paper would be
Yeah,
fine.
let's just choose that one. Okay, so now it's saying, hey, now it's time to hit, see, it's saying hit this button, and this is flashing, so I'm just gonna hit it. And I hold it up a little bit because I want to make sure it stays nice. All right. And now it's ready for the Cricut button. So
It makes it really easy because it really, it literally blanks like, okay, detecting tool.
and I always stay right here to make sure that it's going to do it right.
Oh, wow. So yeah, I think it's going to be.
1%. So it might be a while. So you can, once you have, look at how it's, is it cutting off of it? No, it isn't. I don't know why it's
Getting ready.
yeah. All right, so it's, I'm seeing it right now. It's, you can see it a little bit, and when you're done, you would pull it off. And yeah, it's doing something weird up there. Maybe I needed to use copy paper. All right, I'm just gonna cancel it. If all else, cancel, yes. And I'm gonna get some really thin paper and make this a really tiny heart.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it was doing something odd. So a really thin paper.
There you go. Yep.
And
Well, and then material size 12 by 12. On the left
Yeah.
there, maybe change it to 8.5 by 11.
Yeah.
See if that'll help.
all right. So, see where it says mirror? So if I was doing words, I would mirror it. All right, so we can do 8 by
8.5 by 11.
Do you see it?
Right there.
One more. All right. And now we can make it, oh, we're at the cut already.
We could move it down a little bit.
Yeah, cancel this for a second. All right, so I'm just gonna make it smaller. So to do that, see there, you just make it smaller. And should we move it down a little
Yeah,
bit?
just a little bit.
Yeah, because it did that up at the top.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Okay, make it. Let's see if it still knows us, our paper size. No, so we're going to change it to 8 by 11. Continue. Okay, copy paper. And see how it's. Now, preparing. It's just cutting right at the top there. It went up again, but it's cutting. And then we have a tool here when it's all done. You have to like pick it out. you'd use this little, just like the Big Shot is
Looks
saying.
like a dentist tool.
Yeah, it does. So it's at 9%. It has a lot of cutting that it's doing.
Well, do you want to run us through again what we kind of covered today, just to
Sure,
show
and
us
then
what
we'll
we're
come
waiting?
back
Yeah.
and- Yeah.
Since we blanked out
Yeah,
there for
sorry
a
about
minute.
that.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, everything here is from the Creative Bug, but I took a lot of it and then just tweaked it to make it fit with the materials that we had here. So we have the button maker and lots of fun things you can do with buttons. And then if you make a button, you can do cute as a button, cut this out, put it on some cardstock. So it'd be fun to.
And if they had a photo that they could even print a
Yeah.
photo here if they wanted to print
So
it
I
out
have
of
a
the
little
printer.
folder. I was gonna make another one. So I was gonna make 2 of them. So yeah, you can do a little photo. We'll print it for you and size it just right. And then there was another one that said key to my heart. And you can use our metal stamper. And the metal stamper, we have letters and a heart. So you're welcome to, I have love here that you can use. So that would be a fun thing. Again, make it the way you want to make it. We've got, you can use cardstock, you can use all the different papers that we have. Here's a little felt envelope that I made. And if you do this, it's really easy. It's half of a piece of felt, cut, fold in thirds, take a tool and poke the holes so you can all the way around. We have the needles that you can use, different colors, and then you can embellish it. We have gemstones, and we have all these fun little trinkets to put on it. And you just use the heat gun, the glue gun.
Hot glue gun, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so that, and I have, either you can do it with string or yarn, different color yarns. We have pink and we have red. So that's a fun one. It features stamping, but I wasn't happy with what stamps we have. We need some new stamps. Our stamps are sad. We need new stamps. So we have the Big Shot, which is a Sissic machine. And here you can make all kinds of shapes. And since it's Valentine's Day, you're probably going to be making some hearts. We have a crimper. The crimpers make different kinds of paper sizes. So that we have here. Lots of stickers, lots of glue, lots of paper, different kinds of thickness of paper that you can use, or you can bring your own. We have little pieces. There are lots of parts in here that you can, they're little foam
And I wonder if you
pieces.
could run them through the Sizzix.
Ooh,
Maybe.
I have sheets.
Oh, great.
I'm gonna pull out the sheets.
Yeah, and see if those would work in the Sizzix.
Yeah, even rose petals. So
Yeah.
dig in here, we have lots of stickers. We have this called washi tape, lots of washi tape. These stickers, there's all kinds of messages you can put on. And then on this side of the table, our paper cutter, which if you have some photos, you might want to make a photo box, which are fun. And all they are your photos. And I'll have directions out for you, but these would make a nice card, birthday card, Valentine card. And we have all kinds of embellishments, ribbon, paper to put on yours. So here's my Valentine one I made. This is with all the materials that all the materials that we have. And there you go.
Cute.
Yeah. And we have double-sided tape that works best for that. And 2 paper cutters. And finally, we have our Cricut. And our Cricut, here are the featured cards that I found on the web that were free. And to use this, I would log in as me. And let's pull this out. And let's see. Ooh.
Now that might be kind of tough to pull off there.
Yeah.
So you need your dentist tool.
Yeah.
Well, it's a weeding tool is what it's actually called in Cricut world.
Yeah, so it's gonna take a while to poke everything out and get it pulled out. But you'll see you can just use this to poke it and then pull it all out. So I guess it would make it smaller, or if you made it larger, it wouldn't be so hard to pull everything out, but
Yeah. Kind of a satisfying project.
yeah. So yeah, there's lots of,
But the good thing was the Cricut is that it does it for you. So, you know, you're just kind of going through and cleaning it up.
yeah, and I would stand over the garbage and start poking all the little holes out until it's done. So, yeah, make sure you're using, you know, the right kind of paper that will work best for it. And then, yeah, stand over the garbage and poke all the holes out, and yeah, that would, so, yeah, so you can do those kinds of things too. Lots of samples here, and they're all loaded for you. So you don't have to, I downloaded all of these, they're in uploads. These were all from the web.
Well, and if people want to go on and they have time to kind of poke around, they could go to the Cricut design space
Sure.
and create their own account too, if they wanted,
Yeah,
and then
and make their own.
make their own designs.
So when I was talking about, I'm just gonna make this really small here. And so then I'm gonna say make it. And then change our paper size. And then mirror. Okay,
So that
it'll be the right way.
I don't think
You
it
need
matters.
to
It doesn't
mirror.
matter
No,
with
it doesn't
paper.
with this, with paper.
Yeah,
If it was like a material and you were
ironing on,
ironing it.
and you needed it on
Yeah,
one
so I don't
side.
think you need to mirror.
No, not for paper,
No.
because you can just flip the paper over.
Yeah.
That's if you want to print on the back side.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cancel that. Yeah, and so for this, I would just say, make it and not turn on the mirror, but change the paper size. Do you see how I took it apart?
That's interesting.
Yeah, so they're gonna make it and then you're gonna layer with
Uh-huh.
different things.
Hmm.
So, yeah. Yeah, so that is all the card making for the whole month of
February.
February. This will be here for you to use, and we'll be here to answer all your questions. And Jess and I are still working on our sewing.
We are. We're still working on them, but we're learning. You know, we're learning how to thread the needle and get the bobbin
We
going.
can struggle with now because we were like, well, like I had to fill a bobbin today, and so it's not like, you know, I guess if you do it, keep doing it, you won't have to read the directions.
Right.
But the directions are really easy. So yeah, that's our Valentine card making time.
Let me see if we have any questions. It doesn't look like we have any questions.
So call us for appointments. I think it's better. You just don't show up because we don't want to turn anyone away. And we want to make sure you have the space for yourself and your cod. So if you and your friends have been together this whole COVID, come and use the space together. But and families, come and use the space together. Call us at the library, and it's 868-2664, and we'll schedule you in here so you're all by yourself. And you can stay 30 minutes, an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's the hours of the crest. So which a little bit longer.
Yeah. So
Jess
8
has to
a.m.
be here, or I have to be here.
Yep. So 8 a.m. starting, or 8 a.m. pretty much every day, and then 4 o'clock or later every day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, thank you all for joining us, and yeah, we won't see you for a couple of weeks. So
Okay. Take
okay,
care.
thank you.